Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making French onion shepherd's pie in the Ninja Foodi. Alright guys, I'm starting out in my Ninja Foodi. I have it set on the saute high setting. It's heated up. Now I have roughly about a tablespoon of butter I'm going to put in here and melt. And guys, at the moment Dexter's making some noise, so enjoy it while it's happening. I'm going to grab a spoon and just stir this around quick. Now I have one large onion I sliced thin. I'm going to get that in the butter and I'm going to saute that for a few minutes till it starts to caramelize a little bit. You don't need it all the way caramelized, but a little bit will be good. Dexter, you sound like C3PO. Or R2-D2, whichever one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and saute this for a few minutes. Okay, now that I allowed my onions to go for a few minutes and they're starting to caramelize and turn a little brown, I'm going to add in 2 pounds of ground beef. It's probably close to 3 pounds, but that's fine. I'm going to break this up and brown it up, and this is fatty ground beef, so I'm going to have to drain off the excess grease. After I get this browned up and I have the grease drained off, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, now that my ground beef is browned up, and I drained off that excess grease, I'm going to season this. I'm going to start out by putting about a healthy tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce in here. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of dry thyme leaves. You can also use fresh thyme. I'm going to put in about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. About a teaspoon of salt. I'm really not worried about that because I'm using a low sodium soy sauce. If you use regular soy sauce, you might want to reduce your salt down to about a half a teaspoon or less. I'm going to put in, now I'm using the jarred garlic. I'm going to put in a healthy tablespoon. If you would use fresh garlic while you're browning your ground beef and your onion, you'd want to put it in at that point. Use probably about 4 cloves of garlic, which that jar is about shot, so I'll get rid of that. Okay, now I'm going to add in a can of beef broth. This is 14.5 ounces. Let me turn my saute high back on. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Let's get everything mixed up. Now you could also add some frozen peas and carrots in here while you're sauteing your ground beef and onions, if you would like. That would make it a little more fancy for you. It's not necessary, but you could. Now I have a cornstarch slurry here. It's about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and about 2 tablespoons of water. Let me give this a quick stir to get it mixed together. I'm going to add a little bit in here. We're not going to need a whole lot because there's a lot of liquid in there. I'll probably wind up about putting half of it in there. Put a little more than half. Now as this heats up and this gets cooking, warming through, that there will thicken up into like a gravy. Okay guys, now that this is nice and thick like a gravy, what I did is I took 2 packs of this roasted garlic mashed potatoes. This is Walmart's brand, but you can get any brand you like. Mix it to the directions on the pack. And then I took and I mixed 1 cup of shredded Swiss cheese and 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese in with the potatoes. We're going to go ahead and spread that on top of our meat mixture. And guys, I made 2 packs. I'm making a double batch. This is going to serve probably about 6 to 8 people. 6 people comfortably, 8 people if you're feeding kids in with that. So I just want to spread this out over top there. And it don't have to be perfect, guys. It just has to be spread out. I'll take a little less there. And my cheese is still stringy in here because the potatoes weren't cooking when I put in. I already mixed the potatoes ahead of time. And you're not going to get it perfect, guys, but that's alright. It's still going to taste good no matter how you get it. Right, that's looking good. Just want to spread your potatoes out as even as you can get them. Okay. Now I'm going to put down my air fryer lid. And I'm going to select air crisp on this. It's set at 390. I'm going to go up to 400. And I'm going to give this 5 minutes. What that'll do is that'll brown up those potatoes and make this really good. After my 5 minutes are up, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, my time's up. This is nice and golden brown. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Guys, I went ahead and garnished that with a little parsley for some color. Let me get in here and try this. I'll start out with some of this ground beef and that gravy. You see the cheese melting on it. That's really good, guys. Has a good savory flavor. Try a little bit of mashed potatoes there. You can see they're cheesy. See that cheese hanging down there? It's really good. They don't taste like instant potatoes because of the cheese in there and the flavor from the beef and gravy mixing with them. That's really good, guys. Okay, there you have it. French onion shepherd's pie in a Ninja Foodi. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.